I can't see myself. Today, I'm going to talk about how I started my brand, or what inspired me to start. My brand was originally called Groovy Kids, but there's another company out there that's called Groovy Kids. I was like, okay, let me change the name. Came up with the Groovy Crew, which had a nice ring to it, so I just changed it to that. And yeah, so far I don't really know of any businesses that are named after me. My original t-shirt says Groovy Kids on it. That was before I changed the name, but I still love this shirt. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about my business. I'm gonna get the art piece that started this. There is this piece of art that sits on my wall, and this is basically what made me start the brand. I had an artist block for like a good couple months. I couldn't find my style. I thought that my style was too basic. I just wasn't feeling confident in anybody. I'm making a YouTube video. Nothing I was creating was good enough. I sat for a while. I got this big poster board from the dollar store. Started off with this face right here. I was like, okay, what am I gonna do now? You know, there's a face on there. That's cool. And then drew another one. Drew a couple more around it, and then the whole page was full of faces. So it was sitting on my floor for a while, you know, not colored in, none of that, just there, unfinished, waiting for me to figure out what to do with it. One day I was like, it was a couple days, you know, this took me like a month to finish because I was lagging so hard and I was going through something at the time. So that was also getting in the way of me doing my art and like doing what I love. I let something stifle my passion. Don't ever let anything stifle your passions or get in the way of what you're doing. Like, if you feel something coming, you feel like something's gonna get in your way, just don't let it get in your way. Woo! If I think about that period where I just couldn't create anything, it sucks. It sucks not being able to create anything because this is basically my life. This is like the only thing that really makes me happy, and if I can't do this, it's not gonna be good for me. I got off my behind and said, you know what, I'm gonna finish this. I did mess up a couple times, but you know, you fix your mistakes and you keep pushing. And then I posted it, you know, on the gram. This is when I had my old Instagram, not this Instagram. I made this new one this summer, and I had an old account. And I posted this on there, and people were like, oh my god, like, if you put this on a t-shirt, I would buy it. And I was like, you know, y'all might be onto something. I got to work. I went at it, you know, I was like, okay, I think I might just make one t-shirt or something. You know, I thought about it, and I was like, okay, I should turn this into a thing. Like, I could totally do something out of this since my parents wouldn't let me get a job. I was like, okay, let me see if I can make money this way. Started creating the shirt design. First of all, I took whichever ones that I thought looked the nicest, and I digitalized them so they would look nice on a shirt instead of, you know, pasting the drawing straight onto the shirt. I wanted to do something different. Started selling, you know. It took me a while before I actually got like my first purchase. People will verbally support you. You gotta touch people's hearts, but you gotta touch their pockets too. And I was touching the hearts and not the pockets quite yet. I said, you know what, this isn't gonna make me give up, because eventually I'm gonna be up there and I'm gonna be looking at my past self and be proud because I did that. So yeah, I started this brand because of you guys, basically. I had been thinking about it for a long time now, but you know, I didn't feel confident enough in my art to go any further with it. I felt like, okay, this art is just for me and nobody else. Like, it doesn't deserve to go anywhere because it's not that special. This is my style, but you know, I've evolved and I have eventually developed my style. If I didn't start this brand, I wouldn't be motivated to find myself or find who I am. That's why my motto is born to create and destroy, because I believe that, you know, we were born to create and we were born to destroy. You create new things, destroy old things that you're trying to get rid of. It's okay to paint over old art and redo it if you don't like it. It's okay to take clothes apart, put things together and make new things if you don't like what you had before. It's okay, because that's how we grow. So I'm doing okay now. That's basically why I started this. And I have so many people who support me now, doing a lot of big things, and it means a lot, because personally I doubted myself so much, and I still do sometimes. doing something like this is hard, especially when you're doing it alone. But you know, I don't mind working alone. It just shows my strength and what I'm capable of. Yeah, that's that. That's why I started the brand. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say except for thank you if you watched this far. Woo! Talking into a camera is so weird. Hello.